Hey everybody, good evening. Hello, hello. How you doing? What's up, Lord Slaw? Baconcopter, Satellite Sun, Sacrificial Toast. Hi everybody. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. I'm hanging in there. I may have mentioned that my wife has been sick the last couple of days. Well, I don't need to tell you, I got it today. So I'm not in the best shape right now. What's up, Fury Fighter? Time for a Taffinaw stream. It sure is. It sure is. Yeah, you might notice me flagging a bit tonight. Hell yeah, get screwed. I spent my entire day alternating playing games and napping, which was pretty fun. I did have quite a good day. God, what's Ligma? I played a bunch of Cult of the Lamb. I'm still getting along in that. I think I'm getting on towards the end of that. My cult is pretty well rounded out in there. And I also started playing Betrayer again. That really interesting monochromatic, like New World first-person shooter from almost a decade ago that's been delisted from everywhere. Because I want to redo my review of that for all the good it's going to do, but it was part of my original Spooky Games review series, so I am revisiting it. Pretty cool. Thank you, Lord Sloth. I appreciate it. Both is straight. Raised $16,000 to the Animal Rescue Foundation. Nice, Manic. Nice. Congratulations. That was quite good. But yeah, haven't done much else than that. I played Betrayer for a while and then took a nap, and then played Cult of the Lamb for a while and then took a nap. So, honestly, if those sons of bitches over at New Blood hadn't released this today instead of tomorrow, I might have skipped tonight's stream, but I can't miss this. I can't do it. So, which is also probably just as well, because I imagine I'll probably be feeling worse tomorrow, since this is just like the early hours of being sick. Only prescription is Sugma. Sugma what? But yes, that's been my day. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. I've mainly just been playing a lot of Cult of the Lamb, which is a nice, comfy game. Oi, oi, what's up, Dominic? Good to see you. So yeah, haven't been doing too much the last couple of days, other than playing games, which I don't always get to do. So that's been nice. Been playing In Sound Mind from the Humble Choice. Which one is that? I know that name, but I can't remember what game it is. Really good. It's good to hear. I saw someone streaming, someone I know streaming Lake, and it reminded me that game exists, and that I really should go back and play through that sometime, because I didn't play it any after we did we streamed it. God, like the beginning of this year or something. Horror FPS game. Okay, cool. Anyone else have Updog for lunch this Labor Day? Happy Labor Day. What's up, 2-Hit? Was gonna go to bed. Good thing I checked Discord before I did. Yes, tonight is special. New Blood survived us. Surprised us. Wishful thinking on my part. Surprised us by releasing Gloomwood a day early. So I'm streaming it a day early. Hooray! Cult of the Lamb, a nice comfy game about ritual sacrifice and pooper scooper duty. Yeah. Well, I've gotten out of pooper scooper duty. I've built bathroom facilities and janitorial facilities and stuff. My cult is starting to look like a theme park, honestly. With all the decorations and accoutrement I have. Then it's special because I'm back, so I celebrate releasing Gloomwood early. Actually, because I follow Dave Oshry on Twitter. He is a pro tier follow. I strongly suggest you do the same. He's the head of New Blood Interactive, and he did mention that one of the reasons they're doing this is there's supposed to be a big cyberpunk announcement tomorrow, and they're just getting away from that. I want to get on Mr. Lamb's wild ride. Have this sword in a game, and when you hit people where they literally fall asleep, then you can kill. Wow, a sleepy sword, sword that makes you sleep. But yeah, I mean, Cult of the Lamb is a very comfy game because it doesn't, like, outside of the theme, which is really blunted by how cute all the characters are, there's not a whole lot of stressful anything going on. Like, spinning plates for your cult is not that difficult. Fighting the prophets of the old religion is not that difficult. I've died once. I've died exactly once so far, and it's because I took a very risky build into a major boss I'd never fought before. They finally added the dildos back into the world loot tables in Cyberpunk. We can only hope, Bacon. We can only hope. Game has me excited, but craving something more steely versus killy. Yeah, I'm interested what the balance is going to be in this, because Gloomwood is obviously, very, very, very obviously inspired by Thief. I mean, part of their marketing was calling it Thief with Guns. But, I mean, you can't deny there's some elements of stuff like Dishonored in here as well, which, you know, it's all this big incestuous family of inspiration, I think. All the killy, steely, thievy games. Play as a therapist whose patients have been dying. You go through the usual mindscapes you expect from a horror game. Mechanics is style very solid, great production values. Just okay, just very, very solid in general. What's up, Echo Far? We're doing some Gloomy Woods. Hope you're doing well. Have this primal need for sneaky steely. Have there been any recent games that have particularly scratched that itch for you, Fury Fighter? I'm curious. What's up, Corgi? Good evening to you. Way more interesting in Thief or Dishonored to you. Interesting. Well, I suppose there's not much reason to wait. Let's check that's a brain. This is your brain on Gloomwood. Holy shit, like, not only do they have interaction highlights, you can define the color of them. That's really cool. Inventory opacity, that's all pretty nice. Fully customizable FOV. Head bobs. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. I don't expect this game to make me nauseous, but my god. Look at all of these settings just for me. That's an eyeball. Resolution, monitor, yeah. I think I want that on. I'm sure this is all fine. Audio. That should be fine. Input. Yep, this is all good and fine and good. I play this sadly. You only have a map. Oh no, Corgi, no. Alright, select the difficulty. Oh, this is cool. Crescent and Blood Moon difficulties coming soon with unique gameplay modifiers. Okay. So Half Moon is standard everything, save at phonographs. Full Moon is... No, we don't need to do that. I'm curious what they're going to do for Crescent and Blood Moon. Crescent, I guess, is going to be like the more story-driven mode, and Blood Moon is just going to be the kick you in the balls over and over and over and over and over again mode that some people demand for whatever reason. Half Moon for me. Until the moon... Well, I don't see no moon on the left, so I think we're good. Actually, I might need to adjust this a bit for y'all. Oh, my Jesus God. Okay. That... Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. I might bump up the gamma a little bit, just so the things that are visible are actually visible. Semi-lurking getting my sword of whole gaming using. Does it come in consoles? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say probably. They put Dusk into Medieval on the Switch, didn't they? So hoping for a console version of Ultra Kill. Alright, just contrast to the colors are rich, but not. This is plenty rich for me. Let us embark. So tired from a hard day's work playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. That is not the kind of feeling I want coming out of playing a Final Fantasy game.
Chicken, yep.
Feels like Ultra Kill is a very strong following. I see a lot of art of it on Twitter. Ultra Kill seems to be very popular, yeah. I will pick that one up eventually. Finally enabled low latency mode. What else there is? Hi.
Prepare a carriage. They
Oh, look at all the fish they gave me. They must really care. First time stream for you where low latency mode was an option. I do not control that, Elsaris. Twitch affiliates have no control over that. It's at the mercy of Twitch entirely. What's the lotion in the basket? What's up, Ferrari? Oh, that's you.
Here, this ring should help you stay out of the light. You have many enemies here.
I have a ring.
Darkness will shroud you from them.
Does the game have a subtitle option? Coming soon. It's early access, so they don't exist yet. Sorry, Dave.
I'm off. Can't stay here. Look for the old lighthouse.
I can turn voices up, probably. Vocal volume. Yeah, let's max out the voices. That should help.
On the coast. I've left instructions there. Good luck, Doctor.
I'm a doctor.
There's more to this city than you can possibly imagine.
It did not help, that helped. I'll turn the entire game up a bit. Because master volume's at 50. See what 70 does. Hopefully that's not too loud for y'all. Sound levels on Twitch. Never, ever, ever going to make everybody happy, unfortunately. Oh, left shift to sneak. Okay, so the ring functions. Okay. Nothing. The ring functions as the light gem from Thief. Yeah, it's locked. Stepping and landing on soft surface is quieter than a hard one. Oh, it's all gushy. Watch your step. Nice. Nice mantling. Give me my luggage. Excellent. Room and board.
Doc, they put your fancy sword and things in the room back there. They might still be there if the rats haven't gotten to it. Worse every day.
Few of the lift buttons weren't working right, so I've taken them to my workshop down the hall for fixing, Samuel. A regular user have the option to switch between streaming normal latency or low latency. It'd be weird if they took that away from affiliates. Again, Alceris, it's not up to me. I have that option in my own options, but it doesn't matter what I set it to because Twitch determines on their side whether they're going to honor it or not. And the priority is for those settings is for partners, not affiliates. So. What's up, Fighter Mage Thief? How you doing? Was that key for this door? Or? These guys don't sound so good. Beware of loud floor surfaces like metal. Okay. Hobbs lost the crank to the power generator, said a spine eel came right up and took it off him, tried to wrestle it from his jaws. Had wicked teeth, as long as your finger. Sure, either way, it's coming out of his pay. I sent a request to the metalsmith in the market plaza to make his new crank in the meantime. So they're Twitch guidelines and not Twitch rules? Yeah, indeed. Alright, we're in Kroop's Fishery. The cellar floor, apparently. This be the workshop, then. Use F on the phonograph to save your progress. Definitely taking my sword cane first, though. Wow. There we go.
What is it this time?
This fish is clearly rotten.
You're lucky I feed you at all. The other guards would sooner dump your lifeless husk in.
What now?
Good luck, Doc. You're gonna need it.
This opportunity to make it the craps fishery. Here, you live down here now. Or you would live there if you were alive, but you're not, you're dead. That's somebody's head? I just stole somebody's head. You unlive down there now. Can't wait to walk on metal floors to alert everyone? Yeah. Oh, you think metal's exciting? Wait for marble. Everybody loves marble floors. This guy got fucked up in the toilet. Where's my inventory button? Okay. I'm carrying 3 bottles of brew, a urinal puck, and somebody's severed head. And I just fell in the water. Well, I'm sold. Resident Evil 4 attaché case. Isn't it fun when you can see, like, so clearly what the developer Oh, I'm holding a button. That's what I'm holding. I'm so stupid. Isn't it fun when you can see so clearly what the developer inspirations were? Middle of typing, very Resident Evil 4-esque. Yup. X. Hold F to carry the bottle, then use left mouse to throw.
I heard that, my clumsy friend.
I like these guys' voices. Oh god! He startled me! He scared me. I want the thief blackjack to bonk people. No bonking in this one. Only death. Woman, prisoner log. Woman, middle-aged, sickly, found wandering in the streets alone, sent ransom demand to addresses, found in purse, no reply, dumped corpse in waste pit. Woman, young, found hiding in sootworks. Starved for 2 days to gain information about surviving relatives, sent home with ransom was paid. Man, belligerent, refused to cooperate even under duress, fed to hound. Male outsiders showed signs of infection after capture, immediately disposed of and thrown into the sea. Man, outsider suspicious, client requests he be transported to market unharmed. That's us. We're the last one on here. Was it one of the Evil Within games that had save points at yeah. The save room that only played Claire de Lune on repeat forever and ever and ever. Took what, 3 shotgun blasts straight to the face without dying. Durable ass rogue here. It's a mushroom. Can I actually... Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I guess I can leave this way if I really want to. I get the feeling I don't need to, though. I was fucked up with the tutorial chat. Let's point and laugh. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Oh, there's a dead person. Oh, I turned the lights out. Cool. Do it, do it, do it. Alright, sure. No, completely survivable? Okay. Whee! And it was. And now I'm outside. And that's a big star-filled cave? What the fuck is that? I wonder if I can survive in the water. Let's find out. Yes. So far. Maybe. It's a safe. It's not funny if you're meant to do it. I'm gonna try to shoot this thing. It's only 3 digits, but we could always try... Nah, it didn't work. I swear if it's 451. Fuckers! Huh, okay. Well, hopefully we can come back for this. Because I want to know what's in there, damn it. Dad, gummit. 457? 451 in the opposite? Okay, okay. This is the stream now. Spending the next hour and a half guessing combinations until we get it. Oh, there's no 7 though. It only goes up to 6. Because it's a low-res tumbler. 1, 2, 3? It can't be 1, 2. It's not 1, 2, 3. 1, 5, 4? It's not that either. I brought milk duds. Alright, anyway. 8. It's obviously 8. 420. I don't think even New Blood would do that. Alright, anyway. Cool shit discovered. It is my sincere hope to murk this guy.
Do I spy something?
No.
Appears to have been nothing.
Is that a soft surface down there, you think? It is. Whee! Like to lodge a complaint. I think you can get up there, actually. A lot of bright lights. Not gonna lie, I'm impressed at how well this does the Dark Engine vibe. I think just simple shapes and simple textures do a lot to accomplish that. Oh, there's a dead guy up here. Look at that. And he makes squeaky noises when you step on him. Describe as thief with guns or 5 minutes in. Thief with the potential for guns, perhaps? What am I doing up here? The way the weapon is held in resting position when walking normally gives you a Morrowind vibe. Why are you not a gun? How do you know I'm not a gun? You can't see my other arm. How do you know it's not a firearm appendage? There is another safe in there. Looks like there's ammunition in that. Gunwood. Why doesn't it have wood? Lots of things in this game are made of wood, though. Wait, why? What? Go somewhere? No. Huh, I wonder why this is here. I would like to murk this man as well. Right in the booty. Goodbye, sir. Well, this looks fucking cool. Alright, I guess we're trying to get over there then. I mean, I'm probably supposed to be escaping, but... Oh, Jesus, okay.
Deceive me.
Yes, they do.
Nothing.
I mean, there's escape, but there's also revenge. And I feel like, you know, multitasking. We can handle a little bit of both, right? They don't sound so good. That's how I'm going to be sounding tomorrow. People are supposed to be sick. We don't have any context yet. We ended up in this place and we're not even really sure why. Revenge wood. Definitely a book. Oh my god, look at this thief-ass switch. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Krupp's Fishery Factory Floor, okay. Ah, so now I can switch between these. Right. Coin. I wish I could turn this light out. Although, you know what I suppose I could do? That didn't work.
Do I spy something?
No.
Appears to have been nothing.
Oh shit, I completely forgot to tell you all about the vote that's going on right now. Hey, guess what, everybody? We're voting on our next game after Dungeon Keeper. Thanks for reminding me, Dominic. I have 6 options, and you'll never believe what some of them are. Actually, yeah, real quick. Let me go through them real quick. What did I pick here? All right, we got Clive Barker's Undying, which I have played before. I like it. I've never finished it. Estatica, which is a really old, obscure, like third-person adventure game. That was requested. Castlevania Curse of Darkness. That is the second PS2 Castlevania. The one that nobody played, but was actually pretty good, like better than Lament of Innocence, the first PS2 one. So I've been threatening to do that one for a while. Afterlife, which is a very unique city builder. I think that's from LucasArts, actually. Kingsfield on PS1. Yes, the original. Yes, the extra super clunky one. Yes, I got it working. Don't ask me more than that. And Alone in the Dark, which is actually one of the first games that was like ever requested for this channel. And yes, in the span of 4 years, I still never got around to it. We're doing the old thing where, yes, you can vote for as many games as you want, 1 vote per game. I would also strongly encourage you to vote for everything you want to see, because there's a very, very good chance if we play Kingsfield 1, it might be boring and awful, and if I have to punch out of it for whatever reason, I'm gonna take the whatever gets like the second most votes. So. Afterlife is one of your favorite games. Oh, that's high praise, Donkey. That's good to know. Have you ever played Planescape Torment on here? No. I probably will in the future. I really like Planescape Torment, and I've never finished it. In fact, I think I've only gotten like halfway through it, or thereabout. Up the butt. Kingsfield 2 is definitely the better one in Ancient City. I mean, that's also a possibility. If we play Kingsfield 1 and it sucks and is boring, I could also just skip over to Kingsfield 2. But y'all talk about Kingsfield so much, I would, oh fuck. That guy has some genome soldier-ass vision. Dying to watch someone play Planescape, only got halfway through it as well. Alright, well that's cool. Oh, I made a bunch of things happen. Neat. Kingsfield Ancient City would be my choice. I at least want to try the original. Like the original. Younger and less pure when I first played Planescape Torment. I believe my first run was hacked, so all my stats were maxed. It's interesting. I played through Planescape Torment once. Oh, cool. You can open windows too. And for good reason. For good reason.
Something appears to have been nothing.
And yeah, I want to say like halfway through it before getting kind of fatigued on it and moving on to something else. I don't remember having any kind of hard like difficulty with it. When I went back years later and tried to play through it again, I had a much more difficult time. I'm not sure why. Yes, the original. The one that did not come out in the US. I found a fan translation for it. So yes, original PS1 Kingsfield is what we're talking about. Kingsfield 1, really 1, authentic 1. Japanese 1. I did see the screens of Estatica, and now I completely understand what you're getting on about, yes.
What does the Countess want with him anyways?
Don't know. I just want to get the job done, get paid, and not go anywhere near her mansion after that.
And the drop-off point is the old city gate, right?
Yeah, we're supposed to hand him off to the spy master.
That guy, he gives me the creeps.
It's got Seath in the original dragon that isn't Calamite? Oh shit. That's cool. Oh fuck, don't come in here. Or I mean, do, I guess? Because now you're dead? Like a big fucking idiot? Good evening, sir. Could I interest you in a set of encyclopedias? First appearance of the Moonlight Sword. Yeah, as much as y'all talk about Kingsfield, I've been very, very curious about it. And the way my brain works, my first inclination is always to go for the original. To start at the very beginning. Because I think it's a very practical thing to do. Because I find it to be much harder to start with a later game and then go back to the earlier ones once you're acclimated to it. I think Assassin's Creed is the perfect example of this. If you're going to play the Assassin's Creed series, and I'm not sure why you'd really want to at this point, but I would honestly say start with the very first one and stop the moment you get bored with it. Because if you don't, like, the other games are so much better and have such better, like, quality of life stuff in them that you will never, ever, ever, ever go back to the first one. You'll never be able to play it. Dark Souls when? Dark Souls eventually. Dark Souls eventually. Kingsfield is kind of my offering on that front. If people are really excited about Kingsfield and really have a good time with that, then I'll be more inclined to... Hey, there's another cave over there. Oh, there's another guy over there. Man, these levels are really cool. And this is just the tutorial. Okay, so what about... If I go down here, can I get behind him? Imagine Elder Scrolls, the Dark Souls sense of sadism atmosphere, those much atmospheres you can get from PS1 polygons. I will say, I will mention, the PS1 emulator that I am running Kingsfield on makes it look really good. Like, way better than it has any right to, so we may need to do some futzing around with the settings to get something that everybody's comfortable with, because I'm kind of worried it's not going to be an enjoyable experience if it looks so much better than it's supposed to. These feel serious, fits the channel well, probably better than the Souls game. Yeah, I mean, weird and old as all hell, so. Press H to holster your weapon. Oh, you move faster in your holster. Okay. Look at this. Oh, that's cool. I like it. 2 caves. I guess we're going up that way. This is locked. There's a guy. I went in there.
Do my eyes deceive me?
Should add Eternal Ring.
Yes, to have.
It's on the PS4 store for some fucking reason. Forget the name of that one dungeon crawler we did a few months ago. It was an indie title and really like an acid trip. Oh man. Dungeon crawler indie title acid trip.
I heard that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Are you talking about Dread Delusion?
Come out, come out.
Up the ass. All right. Yeah. Oh god, Dread Delusion's still in early. Oh, okay. Who was bitching about us not having a gun? Hello, gun. See, Gloomwood is old school. You have to earn your gun. All right. Use R to reload. Oh boy. Oh boy. Stop playing Concha with a sword cane? No. I refuse. Oh, there's a ladder down. And there's a well. Oh, well, well. Oh, I bet this is another way. Oh, I bet if we had taken that watery tunnel, I bet we could have. What the hell is this? Somebody's tinctures and elixirs? Ooh. I found drugs, chat. Sweet. All right. I could just go up there, but I want these guys to die.
There. Now there's no way the outsider can escape.
Those guys are sturdy, damn. Well, they're dead, and that's what counts. Hey! I got... Oh my god! Oh my god, your inventory is diegetic. Holy shit, that's awesome. Oh, can I? No, oh shit, okay. Okay, hang on. No! Okay, come back, okay. Alright, we're at, wait, do I still have bullets? I have no bullets, okay. Do you have a philosophical position against saving the game? Dominic, you save at the phonographs. There is no menu saving in this. He was also getting ahead. I know, right? Yeah, I get very used to quick saving with Thief-style games, but... Yeah, playing one of these games without quick saving is novel and more than a little intimidating. However, I think it's probably better for the game experience overall if your game is not balanced around quick saving. Because I do think that's one of the major weaknesses of Thief, and Thief 2, is that they let a lot of kind of janky design slide because you can quick save. My brain is definitely going, this is Thief. I mean, it plays so much like it, aside from the fact that I get to murder people. And let me just say, I'm very glad I can murder people in this. Doing expert runs on Thief is its own thing, and it's good and wonderful, and I'm glad it exists. But man, if I'm gonna play something like Dishonored, don't moralize at me. Let me reduce people to bones with my rat friends. Let me yeet people off of cliffs and out of windows. Just don't. Be wary of, what is this? No, seriously, what is that? Let me explode every body part off a guy with a barrel and fill my suitcase. Yes, exactly, exactly. We have Thief already. Give me this. Let me jib people and loot the body parts. That's a deal. I was gonna say that, but I mean, it's really fleshy on the wrong end. Not like any dildo that I know. And let me tell you. Did I take a cheat? I did. Dude! This inventory system. You actually put your attaché... Dude, you put your attaché case in the world. And if you can't, he grunts. Like the Doom guy. That is so awesome. It's a bad dragon dildo. There's an examine command in your inventory? Oh, right click. It's a huntsman's arm. So no, not a dildo. I would not suggest using that as a dildo. Sorry, I know I should have examined it first, but I couldn't wait. What is this? Spent revolver round. May suffice as an impromptu distraction in a pinch. Revolver cartridge. Glass bottle. Oh, it's empty. Alright, well. Also, these caves are extremely pretty. Like, kudos to the developer for actually making caves look good instead of, like, boring, dingy hellholes. The dogs are loose again. Who let them out? I certainly know how locks work, and I assume you know how locks work, so my guess is that Hobbs is the one who keeps leaving the kennels unlocked. Not a surprise, really. I closed off the entrance to the kennels and electrified it because Hobbs was in charge of feeding them this week, so I assume they have not been fed and would be all too happy to gnaw on whatever face pokes into their new little subterranean dog paradise. If you need to get in the kennels, well, first pray. Then you have to turn off the generator. I locked the generator room and left the key in the break room down the tunnel. I figure locking it should keep Hobbs from going in and relieving himself in the fuel tank or anything like that. This Hobbs dude sounds like a menace. You know what they say, anything's a dildo with enough courage. It's a shotgun. Oh, maybe I had too much garbage in my inventory. It's an apple, a somewhat moldy apple. All right, sorry, the impromptu dildo is going away, as are the bottles. I guess I need to make some space for this thing, like actually organize things Resident Evil style. Alright, I got it. Wait, you don't look right. Huntsman's rifle, makeshift shoddy hunting rifle. The grips are built for the distorted proportions of the huntsman and cannot be handled by average humans. Does that mean I can use it? I do not believe I can use it. But I can unload it and I can drop it. There we go. Give me pathologic vibes, except in combat. Something was very wrong with the barrel on that gun. Quite wrong. You apparently cannot summon the modicum of effort required to open this door and haul whatever junk you're carrying through it. But perhaps you might coax that lump of boar fat you call a brain into comprehending that leaving said junk in front of it, said door blocks it from opening. Which means that nobody can get to the main elevator without going through the kennels, where in another wonderful display of door proficiency, some other troglodyte keeps leaving the cages unlocked and allowing the dogs to roam around very free and very hungry. Since you feel comfortable sentencing the rest of us to wander with those dogs, consider this a warning. If this happens again, if I find out who is responsible, we'll spend a night themselves locked in the kennels. I guarantee it's easier to haul a box through a doorway than it is to hide from a ravenous hound. That was an ammunition thing there. Can I poke it? I can! Look at me go. I probably can't. Part of me feels like this is doable. I think that one's indestructible. Damn it. Please don't make us kill dogs games. Boot blacking. I can promise you nothing. Well, first we gotta turn off the generator. Oh, wait. I just got a key for this, didn't I? Yes, I did. All right, this is the generator that one guy apparently sometimes pisses in. Ooh, now it's dark. Did I go down here? This is where I just came. This is where I just came from. I'm a genius. Where are the barracks? That was how Thief got around the uncomfortable question of killing dogs or not. No dogs, only barracks. Okay, I can kill that, right? That is not your traditional good boy. That is some kind of fucked up mutant hell dog, okay? Yeah, that is a bad boy. And I think he smells me. Yeah, he does. That's some kind, what the fuck? This is some kind of lizard dog. Oh, hello, hi. Hello, lizard dog. They've got fins! These are like elder dogs from the deep. Thanks for that, by the way. Pick up the hand lantern. Ooh. Alright, I give this game credit for giving us a gun before it ever gave us a lamp. I like that. Sounds like a justification what you're gonna do anyway. Alright. These caves are so pretty, though. I love this. Penumbra, only less Jang. Isn't that what Penumbra 2 is supposed to be? It's the wrong place to drink, my friend. Maybe that was Hobbs. Nice. Dag. Okay. Killing that thing was an act of mercy? Yeah. I think. Additional dag detected. Oh, fuck me. Ah! Okay. Alright. Okay and alright. And okay. What do I get here? What is this? Raw gem. Nice. Somewhat valuable. I didn't do that. What's this? Can of... Oh, it's an empty can of fish. Nah, I don't need a can of fish. I do need my gun, though. Please do not reject my gun. Innsmouth has hellfish dog. I guess if I had been patient, I could have stuck around them. I guess I will probably need to. What's my please don't have the lantern out button? V. Okay. Hopefully this is where we want to go. Oh, this looks super promising. And it's locked. Okie dokie. Oh, that guy's busy. Jab him right in the fish dog taint. Yoink! Goodbye. Full Metal Alchemist just fucked up a whole generation of people. Cursed fish dogs are good boys too. I would actually dispute that, honestly. Oh. Oh my, okay. Wow, I actually have full cylinder for once. Oh, somebody made a wish in here. Oh, nice. Alright, well, here we go. Okay, apparently this was just a storage room. Fighter Mage Thief, that's exactly what I was thinking too. Yeah. What? Chekhov's explosive barrels there. Alright, Devil Doggo. Oh, I'm dead! Oh, noes! Oh, tragic. How do I tell how healthy I am? I actually don't know.
Very good.
Yeah, it's 3Ds. Add to death. If there's a barrel in Act 1, it must explode in Act 3. Okay, so they can smell. They don't need vision to see you. They can smell. How do they smell? Horrible! I mean, they can also see, so that's kind of inconvenient. Need more indie immersive sims? I very much agree. Of course, they're also one of the more difficult genres to produce, so I certainly understand why there aren't— oh, fuck off! I certainly understand why there aren't more of them. Ow, my face. Oh, I can block too. How do I check my condition? Oh, I can gorge myself with it anyway. But I just said Chekhov's barrel, like, why'd you put those explosive barrels here if they did nothing? Girlfriend or Neverwinter Nights on Switch. Nice. Neverwinter Nights is another game that I would like to play sometime. I think we also talked about doing... yeah, old CRPGs, I think, are something we could definitely do. There's another section to your luggage? Okay. I will investigate. Planescape Torment, obviously, I want to do. I know we were talking about follow-ups to XCOM. Some folks mentioned Icewind Dale, because your characters, you name and create all of them yourself. So that could be fun. Anyway, what was that about? Ahaha! Oh, it's my equipment. I have a ring. I have a journal. It's a mouse wheel. I still don't know how much damage I've taken. Icewind Dale, we do a wheel through the party as the end of the stream and submit them for next night to be made in game. Yeah, wasn't that the whole thing about Neverwinter Nights? Is that it was more of a storytelling and DMing platform than it was like an actual game unto itself. I mean, that means there's tons of content for it, though. That means you got tons and tons and tons of content to explore. Red big net effect must mean you're close to death. All right, iDrift. I think you may be onto something there. All right, get there. Your health is in your journal, really? I can't do anything with my journal. That might not exist in early access. Oh, hello. These assholes again. Alright, this guy is getting stabbed and yeeted. The old yeet stab. Seen someone use it on the game or the demo, so I don't know how to read it. Okay. Oh, fuck me! Okay, we're good. Never mind. Oh, I guess actually I'm not going to yeet them, because that would get their attention. Channel point option to add your name to a wheel or a list of RNG to choose at the end of a stream. People, yeah, we can do that. Although I thought Icewind Dale, you made your entire party at the beginning of the game. Is a journal bound to its own? Oh, it is! Hey, look at that. Thank you, Chopsinger. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. So my health is caution. My mind is fine. Which I'm sure chat will dispute, but... Play hardcore and replace anybody that dies? Also true. Also true. We got a lot of possibilities, chat. I guess we better use one of these. What the hell is it? Vitalizing tonic, hypodermic syringe containing concoction of strong analgesics and anticoagulants. Tincture signature glow comes from a native herb in the southern swamplands. Right in my veins. Character creation is great in Icewind Dale. I'm sure it's, from my name, it's obvious that's my jam. So, reminder to y'all, we are currently voting for the next game that we are going to play after I finish Dungeon Keeper, which I should be able to finish this week if my illness doesn't make me miss too many nights. You can vote using channel points. We have 6 options, 6 tantalizing, weird, old options. You can vote for as many of them as you want. All I ask is 1 vote for option, please. No. Well, it said ammunition, but I ain't seen... Oh, there it is. No, my ammo. Where'd my ammo go? Oh, fuck. I came to check out commotion. I'm slow. I'm slow. There you go. Right in the brain pan. There's your ammo. Accidentally vote twice because of bad memory. Yeah, I just nuke it. Yeah, don't stress about it. It'll be fine. Okay, I did get it. Actually, that means I can reload. Break actions are so sweet. I love it. He's just giving me one. However, if I find. Are these guys seriously not going to notice me over here? Oh, I guess this crystal light is pretty dim because my light ring isn't lighting up very much. I did pick up a lantern, yes. I just have it off so these guys won't notice me. Do you think that there will ever be a stealth game where enemies can detect you by being silhouetted on light sources? I feel like all at once, I feel like that would be really cool and also really hard to deal with. Speaking of hard to deal with. Oh, unpack is split. Is Nosferatu a game I want to punish? I mean, treat audience. I like Nosferatu. No, Nosferatu, Wrath of Malachi. That's a cool ass game. I streamed it one night. It is super hard. I didn't get real far in it, but it was cool. Yeah, I like shitty song. Fuck you. Oh god, he's got an axe. Whew, okay. That was dicey. Enemies are giving me strong, sir, you're being hunted vibes. Me too. Me too. I definitely see that. Remember, if the main generator isn't running, this elevator isn't running either. Try resetting the power before you assume it's broken. There are bugs in the control box eating the wires. Easily the strangest maintenance report I've ever received. Okay, so now I actually have to go back. Now I have to go back and turn the generator back on. Right? Yeah, okay. Alright. What's that? Hang on. I see something. Also, since the bot just mentioned it, if there are games that you would like to see on future votes, several of the things that we're voting on right now were taken from suggestions that people put into that form. Oh, dude, you can actually climb up this way. That's really cool. All right, so this was the path back here. Ah, I get it. Okay, and then this is right by the generator room, isn't it? Ish. Kind of. Oh, there's a save here. I can save again. Haha. I should have done that before I entered into all that. Just got here. Oh my god, it even has thief-style notes to find. Yes, it does. This is absolutely Thief with guns. And so far, I'm enjoying it immensely. It is wonderfully stylish, and I can murder people. So I fairly recently had to put up every single Soul Reaver track, including a few variations on level themes, which is intensely awesome. That is awesome. I would like to do Soul Reaver sometime. Because it's been a while since we did Blood Omen at this point. And that is another series that I would like to continue. I guess I just need to decide when. Alright, up we go. Huzzah! Here's how we're gonna, since Square never fixed the Steam version and then sold the rights, yeah. I had kind of been, after they took it off of Steam, I had kind of been holding out for for like an updated version or a remake or something. Oh fuck, there's a guy over here. Obviously Square isn't gonna do that.
A curious sound. One of our brothers was just killed.
And so are you, idiot. Oh god, they caught on fire. Huh? You can burn bodies in this. Oh shit, that's awesome. Look behind you. What? Creepy. Could emulate the PS1 version. I think that's the second best. Probably what I'll end up having to do, yeah. It's probably the way I'll go. But we got some time. I'll see if the rights holders are planning anything with it. I have to assume they'd want to get back on Steam, just for the trickle of sales. So now we're in the Waits Mining Company. I got a bunch of them. Oh! Whee! Okay. Well, that was fun. Any cool stuff around here? I guess the one thing I really like in Thief that I guess isn't going to be too present in this is collecting loot. I mean, there's certainly an element of that. Fresh fish. I love fresh fish. The hell? I seem to have found some kind of secret. What the hell are these? Slug bolt. Heavy slug round for the Undertaker pistol. Can activate buttons and shatter glass and light. Ooh. Incendiary bolt. Incendiary round for the Undertaker pistol. Cool. Been a good stream. I can't stay awake anymore. Good night. All right, Dom. Well, I'm glad you made it out even for a bit. This game is really cool, and if y'all are enjoying this, I heartily encourage you to pick it up. Where does this go? It's not that there's no loot. It's that loot isn't really an emphasis of this game, which is fine. It's fine, but I mean that's really okay. Wait, no way. Wait. If I had... Could I have skipped the caves entirely by going down there? Because I would have come out here. Oh my god, I think I could have. Okay, that's pretty wild. So this path was blocked, so you either had to go through the caves, which was a bit of an ordeal, or just shimmy down the well and come out right here. Store page description makes it feel very makes it sound very non-linear. I know the demo was pretty linear, but I also know that the developer wanted to make something much more open, and it definitely seems like that's how this is working. That's a lot of dudes. Definitely seems like that's how this is working out. This is quite a complex. And a lot of lights. Content has its limits, I'm not sure how I'll turn. Oh, fuck!
By something
You do not.
appears to have been nothing.
That's locked. I can't break that. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Eyes deceive me. Appears to have been nothing.
Oh, fuck! Shit, ass. Okay, that guy had a key. He'll be fine.
I can't wait to wear your skin.
He wants to wear my skin? That's gross.
Finish him, brothers.
Alright, we got a couple keys now. That's where I should have been dumping them. Okay, so those slugs are apparently for a gun I don't have yet. Interesting. Oh wow, he came down from here because he heard me. Something's not right. We were hunting some wild boars earlier, and one of the pigs got caught in the traps. I went up to bag it, and one of the older hunters, Boris, just started going out with the axe. He wouldn't stop until the meat was ruined and organs and bones were everywhere. When he turned back, he regained composure and couldn't remember any of it. Worst of all, none of us even did anything. We just watched. I'm going to the city tomorrow to see if anyone knows what's going on. Something's wrong with the hunters. How you doing, Baked Toast? Glad you're here tonight. I guess the hunters must hunt. Bye. Yeep. So it seems like you can just walk up to these guys straight as long as you kill them quick. They will hear you when you get close, but you still have enough time to backstab them before things go completely wrong. Alright, there's a cave down there. This place is... Oh my god, this place is huge. Jesus Christ, man. This really is like a Thief level. There is so much shit to explore in this.
She's going to have our heads if we don't find him.
Keep quiet, fool. She has spies everywhere.
All right, they're putting. Oh fuck! They're putting down bear traps now. Jesus, more than a few too. If there's one in front of me, I can't see it. The NCU's VAs sound familiar. I think they got some old VAs. They might have. Hello. I wanted that. I wanted that. Alright, we gotta wait for him to come back. Looks like he makes a circuit through the building. I want to get up there. I've spent the entire evening in fisheries and mines and charnel houses. I want to see how the other half lives. Swing. Oh, is this another way in? That's fine.
Axe goes in, blood comes out.
Start us a body pile over here. Does seem to be there's a guy like right here, right? Yeah, there's this guy. Yoink! Up there is where the party is at, yes. Alrighty. Oh, I thought that was a bullet. Give me just one bullet, please. Well, here's a box of maybe bullets, hope. Where did you... Oh, there you are. That whole crate with 2 bullets. All right. Let's see if we can move on up in the world. Looks like we can ascend the hill. There's one guard there. Is there anything down here? In the muck and the mire. Just another way through. Okay, there's 2 guys up there. There's one playing lookout, and then there's another guy patrolling. Oh, and there's one guy right here. Contemplating his barrel. This was before they had orbs. So oh no. Oh fuck. That's why they did that. God damn it. I didn't even think about that until it was too late. My new home, I've been labeled the Burger Master because apparently my burgers are better than the burger joints around here. Weird for you to get such praise.
You cannot hide for long. Slipped right through my grasp.
Give up. Swing. There we go. To slaughtered goat. Alright, that's kind of not what I was hoping for, but I'll take it. Usually it's just bitching at making a mess or taking too long to make too much noise. Where he used to be? Well, nice.
You first.
Are you joking? Did you see the claws on that thing? I'm not going anywhere near it until the others bring the dynamite.
I have a shotgun. Man, when I started playing tonight, I was like, I feel like it takes a little too long for your cane stab to get going. Now I'm like, nope, it is just fine. Everything is fine. So, it looks like we got some options here. Oh man, I have wandered really far afield. I think that's where I was supposed to go over there, maybe. Oh, no, wait. Well, it looks like there's a cliffside path that I might have to go through here to get to. Alright, I have a key for the... Okay, that's not ideal. Jeez, fuck, there are cave systems everywhere. Well, before we do that, let's see if we can find out what... Oh, God. He plays soccer with their heads. Cards are significant other, and I ordered to... Never looked hard at the art of mine. Deck's like a dragon, demonic dog, and 2 succubi. It weirds you out a bit. I imagine you'll probably get used to him over time, yeah? You know, for a second, I thought under development meant it was being built, like, in the game. Now I realize this content just hasn't been added to the game, so never mind. I guess we're safe from the monsters tonight. You say if that monster smashes down that door, that'd be hilarious. It would be hilarious, actually. That'd be really, really funny. I mean, there were monsters... Do y'all remember when we played the Gloomwood demo? And that was just like a quick vertical slice of the game in the city. And there were like these crow beasts in the... What the fuck? There were these crow beasts in the sewers that we had to go down and fight a whole bunch of. I'm always for more bullets. So it seems like... Oh wow, it's an extendable rope. That's cool. I feel like this is probably a shortcut. I think the way we need to go is this way. I've slept since then. I know that feeling. Alrighty. Alright, so there's a guy. Let's see how far his patrol route takes him. Games like this are tough for me because I'm I'm very much in the mood to be playing something like this. I would love to play, like, to really dig into this. But I feel like if I do that in early access, like, I'm gonna miss out on a lot, because I'm gonna play it so much I burn out on it, I'm not gonna want to go back. It's the way I was with Subnautica. Bye. Like that, I really want to know what's up there, so it would be best for me to just wait until this game gets its full release, so I can play back through this area and experience that as part of the regular game progression. Also, I think it's worth mentioning, New Blood's games are always cheaper in early access than they are in full release. Like, it's actually got a launch discount right now. I think you can pick this up for like $16 or $17. It'll be $20 normally until it hits full release, and then it'll be $30. Can I actually get in there? Doesn't look like it. I'm noticeable night of this guy. Getting one night of this is something we'll come back to. I'm not going to come back to this until it gets its full release. So one night of this for now, and then when it gets its full release, we'll see. Oh, shit, nice city. Same with Dread Delusion. I very much want to stream Dread Delusion.
Should we go check the old mud house?
But I'm not going to do it while it's incomplete.
Able to make contact with the keeper in months. What?
The guy fell in the fire. I like this. Not entirely certain there's currently a second night of this without also playing hard. Yeah, very well might not be. Oh, okay. I may have set your friends on fire.
I love a good hunt. I see you there.
Does he though? Does he really?
I found him.
Yeah, he knows where I am. Fuck.
You bastard.
Alright, that definitely hurt me though. Yeah, I'm in danger, chat. Inject some drugs. Dude, foldable shotgun. This is awesome. Depends on how much you need to sleep. I'm not in the best shape tonight to begin with. Because I did catch a bit of a cold from my wife. So it's probably best that I don't stay up a million hours. Only I was late because I was drinking, walked to the grocery store and got candy and energy drinks before closing. That sounds like a good time. Okay, is there somebody like right here? Fuck me, there is.
Deceive me. Appears to have been nothing.
Oh, fuck you! Alright, well, he's dead. And he didn't blow up any of the explosive barrels in here, so good for us. Also, that was kind of pointless. Water and Honeycrisp apple. Slice and Dice, Dice Rolling Party Roguelite, put out a huge beta patch today. It adds a ton of content. Nice! Ooh, we got a key. One thing that this game seems to have taken from Thief that I wish they didn't is generic keys that don't tell you what they're for. And, like, no way to tell them apart. And they really don't need to do that. That is not one of my favorite parts of Thief. Granny Smith not doing it for you anymore? Yeah. Platforming. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this chat. Oh, there's a telescope? Oh, fuck. Oh, no! Make it interactable! Well, I guess I'm too short, actually. Oh, we got a whole city. Huntsman. Just say you're faster with your sword put away, probably safe with. You know, you're right. I totally forgot about that. Good point, Lord Sloth. Doctor, I've left you a message on the phonograph. Please listen to it. I've also prepared the basement area for you. Use it to your liking. Oh. I was expected.
If you're reading this, that means you made it safely to the lighthouse. Good. My store is in the market district. It's not far from here. Rest if you need to, but don't delay. And whatever you do, don't look in the mirror.
Don't look in the mirror? Now here's the lighthouse. Let's see what's going on here. No! Let me up there! Damn you, Willem Dafoe! Bloody Mary is real and she'll get you. Ooh, okay. Oh, this dead. Well, that's a mirror. Willem Dafoe really? No, I was referencing the lighthouse. Oh, fuck. Chat, it was 415. God damn it. God damn it. Fake immersive sim. 0 out of 10. Can't wait until Willem Dafoe gets into game. Ooh, look at that. I found a secret. We'll get to that though. Yeah, anyway, better go look in that, better go look in that mirror.
Hello, Doctor. I had hoped for us to meet at my estate. No matter. I can guarantee your safe arrival. A promise few others here can make. The townsfolk are not fond of outsiders. Come to the market plaza before midnight. I will have one of my trusted servants pick you up by carriage. I'll be waiting.
She sounds like Victoria from the Thief games. Ah! So I guess we can't get into the city, huh? Ooh. Well, I guess we can run around a bit. Granted, Gloomwood is a very polished introduction. The game contains a fishery, cliffside, caves, cliffs, tavern, and lighthouse parts of the game world. Yeah. So there's still a lot to add to this. Clearly. But man, it's so good so far. There's a note on the city gate, and I want to read it. Also, I want to murk this guy.
Do I spy something?
I wanted to murk that guy. All right, I've learned my lesson, chat. Learned my lesson. but instead it was you who were murked. All right, I learned my lesson, chat. I fucked around and I found out. I mean, if I can stealth kill these guys, oh no, definitely not. Wow. There we go. Loud stealth. All right, what does it say? Wanted by the city. Oh, these are the developers. That's cute. Can't use the cannon. Ah, my immersion! Damn it all. Oh, there's guys down here too. What the hell are they looking at? Ooh, there might be something down here. That's a pretty good slide. Fuck! There we go. Goodbye. Goodbye. This might be... Oh, I bet this is the way you're supposed to get into the city in the full game. This will be the intended path. Yep. Wait, I see him. Hi. I'm out of bullets. No more bullets. Oh, that's a shame. So, wait. Maybe slug round for the Undertaker pistol. I wonder if that pistol is maybe... Wait, is there no way back up? I don't think there's any way back up. I wonder if that pistol is maybe in that first, Wow, I can't believe you can do that. Let's see if I can make it back to that, that one, safe. And get into it. I've opened up all kinds of shortcuts to this place. And most of the guards are dead, so... Like that guy. I haven't run into any fall damage yet, which is kind of surprising. Okay, so let's see. What's going to be the quickest way over there? There was... Where was that well? Is there a way down around here? Oh, shit! Okay. No, I guess that's not the way you want to go. Okay. Maybe down there. Hello, bear traps. Fuckers. I can't believe that fucking code is 415. I still can't get over that. It seems like that pistol, whatever one fires those slugs that I found, might have a lot of utility. Since it seems like you'll be able to hit buttons and extinguish light sources with it. Okay, so that put us down here. I think the well is nearby. I will say, this does make me wonder how big the full game is going to be. Because as much as I've enjoyed this, this is basically just like a small chapter 1 for the game, you know? So for something even like, then it was something even like half as big as the Thief games, they're gonna need to add a lot of content to this. Which I certainly hope they do. But I do not know what the full scope of their plans is. Yeah, it's only an introduction. It's just, you know. You really can't help but wonder how far it's going to expand beyond that, you know? Alright, so we're here now. Oh, there are bullets in here that I never picked up. That, and an apple. Alright, so we are... Alright, we're here. I think I see some bullets in that boat there. What? I'm about to be really happy I just saved there. I can't fuck around with these guys with these shotguns. Absolutely cannot. That's where it just came from. I did leave the bullets, didn't I? Hopefully I won't need them. Oh, fuck. I mean, I just need to get around back here. Yeah, there's our cave. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I worked for this treasure. I hope it's good. Alright. Fuckers. Yes! That's the stuff. So this is the Undertaker pistol, custom single-shot pistol with a silencer. The chamber is shaped for a special canister type that delivers various gases and liquids. It's a toxic gun, yes. Also, apparently, it kind of has a oh! It has like a little focusing lens on it that works as a laser sight. A very primitive steampunk laser sight. Well, we gotta test it out, certainly. Yeah, it's down here. Oh god!
It burns, it burns.
I like it! I like it, chat. Now we can have those bullets. Oh, and that's how you switch types. Oh, that's not a diamond. Thought it was. Nothing behind the waterfall, 0 out of 10. Damn it, guys, I thought you were better than this. I find something with the slug. Wait, is there a way? Oh god, there's a way across there, isn't there? I was just gonna type how cool this has been. Yeah, it's still early access. Oh, there's a guy. Try and dome him. Okay, that doesn't even do a whole lot of damage. That doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage at all. Oh god, I didn't reload. Oh goodness. Alright, chat. Well, you know what? Honestly, I think yeah, those are the slugs. I think the slugs are more of a utility thing. Heavy slug round for the Undertaker pistol. Activate buttons and shatter glass and light. Yeah. If every single waterfall has a secret cave, it wouldn't be a surprise to find them. Yeah, I think it's the incendiary bolts that are meant to kill these guys. Although it's the loudest possible way to kill those fuckers, because they will run around screaming the whole time. Anyway, chat, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it early tonight. We've done what we set out to do. We have played through the early access version of Gloomwood. It is, I'm not gonna lie, it's shorter than I was hoping, but it is extremely promising and very cool. And I am very much looking for the full release of it. I'm also a little under the weather tonight, so I figure it's a good excuse to go to bed early and rest up so that I can come back and beat my head against some Dungeon Keeper tomorrow night. So, just talk about the schedule, remind you of a few things, and then I'll let y'all go. Tomorrow night, of course, Dungeon Keeper. More Dungeon Keeper. We are, I believe, 7 missions away from the end. I am going to, hopefully, knock those out Tuesday and Wednesday nights. Assuming my health keeps up and I don't completely suck at the game. Thank you, Library Man. On Thursdays, the Power Hours, we're going to be playing Contra 3, The Alien Wars, and whatever the hell Rob and George have for us in the May 1992 issue of Nintendo Power. Friday, I have not set anything for Friday. I'm leaving that open since we had the Gloomwood early access tonight. I'm leaving that open in case I need it to finish Dungeon Keeper. That way I can guarantee we start whatever y'all vote on Monday. If if I can manage to finish Dungeon Keeper by the end of Wednesday's stream, we'll do a playdate check-in. Because I have, I believe, 8 games on here that y'all haven't seen yet. And some of them look really, really cool just from the cover art. And then Power Hours on Saturday, we should be starting the next issue of Nintendo Power, June 1992, but I can't tell you what's in that because I don't remember offhand. So you'll just have to see on Thursday what that'll be. So also, don't forget to vote. This vote for our next game is going to be open. This is cute. Argument with a neighbor, wife caught you with a lady friend running from the law. For whatever reason you feel you must abandon this wretched town. Do not fret. Simply check the box labeled I and leave the card with the gentleman who offered it. If you wish to refuse our services, check nay. Leave the rest to us. Yes, we have 6 options for what we're going to be playing after we finish Dungeon Keeper this week. Clive Barker's Undying, Ecstatica, Castlevania Curse of Darkness, which is the second PS2 one, Afterlife, Kingsfield, the original Japanese, never brought to the West Kingsfield, the very, very first one on PS1, and Alone in the Dark, the original one, naturally. So, if you didn't get your votes in tonight, get them in tomorrow or the next day or the next night. I will call the vote at the end of Saturday's stream, so you will know what we're doing on Monday. And with that, chat, I'm going to go find somebody to raid. I'm sure they'll be surprised at an early Oddish raid. Not too much going on at the moment. I believe I will. This would be the most thematically consistent. I'm going to send you over to Dama Plays Games. They are playing Elden Ring. I have not played Elden Ring, so I am not going to watch. But y'all can go and hang out if you have experienced Elden Ring to its fullest and want to see other people do the same. But anyway, chat, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for this first look at Gloomwood. Extremely promising. I am really... Gloomwood and Dread Delusion are the two games that I'm so very much looking forward to in the hopefully near future. And when both of them come out of early access, I do intend to do full playthroughs of them if people are interested in that. So that's the plan. Not sure anyone's experienced it to its fullest. There's just so much. Well, let's go experience it together, shall we? Thanks again for coming out. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow night for some more old school Dungeon Keeper goodness. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.